As it's,
Sure.
it's video, I can cut it later.
Sure.
So if you need to
Flowers in, flowers out. Flowers
you
in,
can't see the
flowers out.
flowers.
So first, when we talk about empowering people to experience the world, it does embrace more than simply looking and booking a stay, which is already very, very complex to do as such in the right way. But we're thinking we can add value also in different components of that journey that a customer makes. And we had a hypothesis that might be true, but then we tested it, and that's how we work. We kind of tested if we could be credible to customers offering experience moments during their stay, and we tested it here in Amsterdam, also in London, Paris, Rome, Dubai, by offering attractions or experiences to customers and seeing if they would react positively to it, and they did. And we start, as always, in very small steps. We take incremental steps of testing and data analysis and seeing if the data still proves that we're on the right path, and that's how we did it for the last year. We've now seen the success, and we want to expand on that. So, are more people trying that space? I'm sure, but do we as Booking.com have a credibility with the customers to offer? That's an important question, and the answer that customers give us today is yes. As a leader in a company, we always say, prepare to be proven wrong as a leader, because your opinion is not so important. It's really about what those experiments and those analysis show. Are we doing the right thing? Don't think yourself you're doing the right thing, because you don't know. And customers will tell you where the product is evolving. So if we're going deeper in transportation and also an experience, we get a signal from the customers that there's an appetite for it, then we test it and we start learning from it. And transportation is very much part of the customer voyage. Everybody comes to an airport, needs to know where to go. Are you going to take the train, the bus, the taxi, the Uber? How are you going to get there? So there is some friction there. And we are effectively testing if we can help assist customers in that moment of insecurity, of basically not being clear what to do. So that's one step, but there's more steps, right? You can also be willing to have a rental car, and maybe we can help you with a rental car. So there's a lot of stuff that we can start testing on and learning on. As I say, we're a company that's grown over 21 years, and we've grown through these experiments, and we will grow in the same fashion. So we need to take small steps, be successful, learn again, learn again, learn again. Machine learning, or basically going faster on learning and then being more precise about what to offer to whom at what moment, in replies to customers, in replies to partners, in offerings to customers. You can really make leapfrogs with technology advances that we're seeing at the moment. Machine learning, artificial intelligence are really crucial to stay close to have teams investing in that, learning from it, seeing what's out there, and being on the forefront of it. Well, we experiment with all channels, right? So of course we have a huge direct customer base that is used to working with us either through mobile apps or other platforms. Then there's the ones that we acquire through third-party channels, and search is a big one, and affiliate partners is another one. And we constantly experiment on that, and we're pretty neutral about it. We look at the ROI, we look at the type of customer we get from there. Is it a customer that we can expose to our brand and maybe becomes a loyal Booking.com customer in the future? And that's the same for social media. You learn, you experiment. I think if you look at advertising as such, in marketing, there's a lot more ability to refine the profiling of the message, of the ad content. So programmatic marketing, so basically serving you the ad that is most likely to please you as a person, is becoming even more sophisticated. Again, so data analysis and technology at scale will help you become more relevant to the customer, reduce his search queries, go faster on his intent, and therefore satisfy him better. And those companies that stay on the forefront of that will probably be very beneficial and successful in the future. Well, I think we've done a lot to innovate, not only on the customer side, because that's crucial that we keep on doing that, but also we've been developing products on the partner side to help him understand, or her, better what's out there. And partners are very different. I talked about 30 accommodation types, 1.2 million properties listed. There is no average, right? But you try to understand a couple of things. People want to know what's going on in the market. They want to know what type of competition is out there. They want to have data on the market, and you can help them with that. So we try to help partners make the best out of that. investing in analytical tools that they might see, how many customers come from mobile, for me, for my property, and sharing more of that with customers, nationality mixes. So we try to up basically the sharing of data we do with our partners in a smart way that they can also learn more. And indeed, everything we've done in Rate Intelligence, Rate Manager, giving them products to run their business better is of course absolutely key to us, because their satisfaction is of course our reply to the customer too. Their willingness to work with us and to give rooms available to our customers, to our joint customers, is essential. Well, I mean, it's very early on days, because if you look at Germany, it's been only, a year and a half, I think now. What we do see is that even when partners have the choice to not give us parity, most partners think as entrepreneurs, and they are entrepreneurs. And giving a good rate to a big distribution channel where customers see you is probably a smart move if you want to be able to tell the customer, listen, I'm offering this room at this channel and this room at this channel at the same price. That's my entrepreneurial choice. So we see that choice is being made by many partners also who think it makes sense to do that. How it will evolve in the future, we don't know. We still think parity is a good thing, because the offering for the same price a room to a customer on your channel and on our channel reassures the customer, makes transparency in the market easier, and avoids the customer going through 20 loops before he can make a booking. And today, with or without parities, customers will look on our site, they will look at the direct website as a consequence of having seen the hotel on our site and book also direct. So I think, there's a big win in price transparency for customers in general. I'm not in the regulation business, but I do know that if there would be one big benefit of Europe as a whole is coordination on some of these important topics. It's very hard because many cities take the advance because their problem might be more immediate and more imminent. But we hope for harmonization because it makes it easier to basically offer customers something in a similar way. And it makes a level play field. I think that's what we're looking for.